Thank you.
So what club and city are you from?
I'm from Gibson, BC, from Morningstar's Toastmasters 1248.
Woo! I understand that you're only one speech away from receiving your AC bronze, but this is a speech I got it done.
No, I still have one speech. But can I apply it for the norm? Yeah.
Anyone here? Anybody? There are no free speeches, Patricia. But I understand as well that you're working on the storytelling manual, and that you seem to have some really advice about the storytelling manual. So what are some of the things you love about that?
I'm going to answer this somewhat indirectly. My background is teaching, and I think the most effective way of teaching is using story. And without having to directly state the moral and what the themes are, if we weave it into a story, I assume that the audience can understand and can glean the messages. And I love the personal color, I love the emotional content, the textures of storytelling. So it's one of my favorite forms.
And I understand maybe you've applied that a little bit. You've written a book recently.
I have.
Did you want to expand on that a little bit?
Well, with a background in counseling, my interest is always in the inner story rather than the outer affairs. And yesterday, people were talking about change and big leaps and so on. The book I wrote is called The Winter Gardener, A Woman's Journey from Futile to Fertile. And it is not a gardening book. And I know in our manual we call this a rhetorical device. As an English teacher, I call it a figurative device. But the figurative techniques such as alliteration and metaphor, that's what we were hearing yesterday, and I love the metaphor. So needless to say, and like the stories we heard yesterday, The Winter Gardener tracks a time of intense change and distress. Well, yesterday I went into overwhelm when I realized the caliber that I was listening to. However,
well, for all your hard work, we have a special pin just for you.
thank you.
Okay, big hand for